Kelly Sadler, America First Action PAC, joins us now. All right, Kelly, we don't hear about much from what's going on with the Democrats. It's completely taken over by impeachment talk. Before you get launched here, I'm going to put it to you. You Republicans, you don't play politics very well. You should be trumpeting the Democrats' problems. Instead, I don't hear anything about it.
Well, Stuart, here, let me tell you a little bit about it. Joe Biden posted third quarter fundraising numbers, $15 million. Now, that doesn't sound so bad, but when you compare it to Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, who pulled in $25 million, he was even outraised by Mayor Pete Buttigieg. These are not the numbers of a front runner. His campaign has already admitted that they've conceded that they could lose Iowa and New Hampshire, that South Carolina is their firewall. But if you look at Joe Biden on the campaign trail, I mean, he's nowhere to be found. He's not answering questions about his son, Hunter Biden, and his business dealings in the Ukraine. His press team is getting very aggressive with reporters, telling them what questions they should and should not be asking. And all of this is coming to a head. And I think for Joe Biden, he's seeing it in the polls. He's losing his front-runner status.
Okay, he loses his front-runner status. Bernie Sanders has had a heart attack, won't be back on the campaign trail at all, I believe, until the debate next week. And Elizabeth Warren, she did indeed, she incorrectly stated that she was fired from a teaching job years ago because she was pregnant. That turns out to be not true. So, I mean, who is going to be the Democrat front-runner? Who's going to be the Democrat nominee? Who do you think?
I mean, at this point, it's a toss-up. I mean, I've been hearing rumors that Michelle Obama might come in at a contested convention.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I mean, so I think it's really up for grabs at this point. I mean, if you look at Elizabeth Warren, this was a central theme in her stump speech throughout the summer, that, you know, she was fired from her job after she was visibly pregnant. This is how her victim status, how she's identifying with people, and that's patently untrue. The Washington Free Beacon brought school board papers saying that she basically resigned from her position. She says that she was Native American. She was never Native American. She says she's a capitalist. She's clearly a socialist. These are all lies that Elizabeth Warren has been peddling and will need to be held accountable for. And, you know, the Wall Street Journal, speaking of age and with Bernie Sanders, and we wish him the best, but you have three frontrunners who are all over 70 years old. And they were speaking to voters in Iowa, and this is something that quietly a lot of Democrats are talking about and are, quite frankly, very concerned about. Will any one of these three front runners have the stamina to compete against Donald J. Trump?
Kelly, please remember that I am over 70, but then again, I am not running for the presidency. I wasn't born in America. Kelly Sadler, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Good stuff indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Sure thing.